Hey YouTube, how you doing? My name's Luopio, but I mainly go by Ren. Exactly 1 year ago today, I uploaded my very first YouTube video. And for my 1 year anniversary, I'd like to kind of shed some light on the real experience of being a beginner YouTuber. This isn't a tutorial video or a guide to becoming famous. It's a video to help explain what you might experience starting a YouTube channel from scratch. There's a few sections to this video. It shouldn't be too long. It most likely won't be. I hope you enjoy it, and let me know what you think in the comments below. I said this wouldn't be a tutorial. It's not. I'm literally just gonna start with the meat and potatoes because y'all's attention span is practically non-existent. You literally just have to start. That's it. That's the whole section. There's nothing else. I don't care if you're recording on your phone camera from 2009. I don't care if you've got a junk PC. I don't care if you don't even have a PC. Budget PCs are perfectly fine to use. Whatever you have, you can make content. You don't gotta have a NASA PC. I don't have a NASA PC. You just have to start. You can do this. I believe in you. You literally just gotta start it. Gotta get the phlegm out of my throat. Gotta get the phlegm in my throat. Please do not leave that in, future me. Alright, subs and view count. Now, this one's very important because it can be a really easy way to stop your momentum and make you feel discouraged. One thing you have to keep in mind about subs is you're not gonna hit 1 million subs in a year. I'm into watching all the YouTube dramas and YouTube commentary videos about the downfall of this YouTuber or the uprising of this YouTuber. And you hear a lot of stories about how somebody blew up somehow immediately and got 1 million subs, and it's that's unrealistic to think about. Now, having a goal of 1 million subs is absolutely amazing for you, because if you want to hit that, then you'll try to continuously better yourself. But like I said, it's unrealistic to think it's going to happen in a week or a year or, whatever. It's just not going to happen for most people. Now, virality of videos. I'm extremely thankful for one of my videos hitting 1.4K views. That's an insane amount of people. Literally, I never thought something I made would be seen by that amount of people. And if you think about it, it's super easy to want to continue to make views after that, but there were times that I don't want to make videos because I put effort into something and it only gets 10 views. That can be it ties into what I was saying about killing your momentum. It can get really difficult when you put a lot of effort into something and practically nobody sees it. But I like to think of it this way. Imagine there are 10 people in a room, right? Just 10 random people that you don't know. And they're all willingly watching a video that you made. And they're reacting positively to it. Even if they stay just the whole time, just watching the whole thing and, give you a thumbs up after. That's a lot of people. 10 people in a room watching something because they chose to. That's a lot. I mean, if you it can be super easy for that to just become a number to you. Just watching a view count because it's a number going up. And it's really easy to forget that it's a person behind a screen who is scrolling through millions of videos on the internet and saw the one that you made and thought, yeah, that's good enough for me to give my time to. I mean, that's pretty cool, right? Somebody took their time out of their busy day, out of the whole world of dwindling attention spans and all of that, just to give their time to something you created. And that's pretty awesome. I watch a lot of YouTube in my free time, and I never understood how much effort was put into making those YouTube videos. Something I've learned is that even the smallest edits take a long time to get right if you've never done video editing before. Like, if you're an avid video editor, I don't know why you're watching this video. You're probably critiquing all the edits I'm making in this video, which is probably practically nothing because I suck. Anyway, it takes a long time to get, like, even, like, small things right. Like, there was a video that I made, and I wanted to put a funny chicken song at the beginning of it, and every time there was a beat in the chicken song, I got a kill in the video game I was playing. It took me, like, hours, because I was, like, counting frames, and it was a lot going on, you know? It was hard, and so that's something that everybody's got to keep in mind, that if you want to make the higher quality videos, you're gonna have to put time in. Now, you might be asking, Ren, just pay someone to edit your videos for you. And yeah, that's an absolutely viable option. But one, I can't afford to continuously pay somebody to edit for me. And two, I like to have, like, the creative control, per se, of my content. Now, I'm not saying that if you pay an editor, they're not going to get input from you and ask what kind of video you want, you know? Editors are very versatile, and they'll do what you want. I can't say I can guarantee that, but, you know, it's what I've heard, at least. But, like, I want to know what, like, I'm a very, like, funny moments YouTuber. I just put, like, the funny bits in, and then I add memes on top of that, because that's what I enjoy. I like making content that I think is funny. And so I like to have the control and know which memes I'm putting in and which funny images I'm putting in. And I know my friends and the people that I'm making content with, I know what, like, their best jokes are or whatever, you know? Like, I know something that's, like, not as funny as something else, you know? An editor might not know that about my friend group or whatever. So I just like to have control over it. But if I could pay an editor, I probably would, because it's a lot of work going from a full-time job. Like, I work a normal 9-to-5 job Monday through Friday, and it's a lot to, like, go there. And it's not like I do, like, a manual labor job, so, like, I'm lifting stuff and moving stuff all day long, and when I come home, the last thing I want to do is sit down at my computer and go through another few hours of trying to edit a video, and it's just a lot mentally. Sometimes you kind of just have to power through that feeling, because I feel like if you don't get it done, at least this is how I get through it, if I don't just sit down and get it done, it's not going to get done. It'll just sit there for months. And, like, I have ADHD, so if I don't start something, then it won't ever get finished, because it'll get lost in the sea of ADHD things that have lost my focus, and it'll get put into the void forever. Now, too much of sitting down and editing after work can lead you to burnout, because then it'll start feeling like a chore. Make sure that you're doing it when you feel good enough to do it, because the last thing you need is to burn yourself out before you even have the opportunity to make this a career, you know? It's not healthy to look at this as a job before you're even getting monetized for it. So just take your time, do it when you can, and make things that you enjoy. That's what's important. This is the part that I struggled with a lot, because I have an amazing group of friends that I've known for a long time. I'd say probably most friend groups like that have maybe brought up making YouTube videos together at least once in their lifetime, and that's exactly what me and my friends did. Like, we didn't even have PCs a year ago. At least me and my friend Tremor Hunter, who's in most of my videos, as you can see. we didn't have PCs. We were purely console gamers. And, you know, anytime something funny would happen, anytime some argument that we thought was funny afterwards would go down, we would be like, we should totally make YouTube videos because we think other people would enjoy it and it seems like a fun thing to do. But sometimes, with us all being adults now, we don't have the kind of time to sit around for hours and play video games, and our schedules misalign. Where one of us might be working that day, somebody else could possibly be completely free and have nothing else to do but sit down and play a video game. And one thing that I struggled with was when our schedules misaligned and I was free and somebody else was working. I'm not a solo content guy. I don't like playing solo games as much. I will play them, but I would much rather enjoy making the content with my friends because it feels more natural to me. I can play off of what they say. That's how I operate. I'm a very social person. And so when I was looking into possibly doing collaborations with other small creators, I had this like feeling of like, will I come across as pushy, or will I come across as like needy or weird if I just pop up in a comment section or DM somebody on TikTok to collaborate with me? And at the end of the day, you kind of just gotta think that's not true. I mean, probably other small creators like me are having that same thought, like, oh, what if I go to this other creator who's a similar size to me and ask for a collab? What if they think I'm weird? What if they think I'm trying to just gain off of their audience or whatnot, you know? But really, in reality, that's what collaborations are. You guys are trying to merge your fan bases together to grow each other. Other small YouTubers are probably thinking about collabs as well because we all have to support each other. The way I got around this issue personally was eventually I found somebody advertising a Discord server that was for creators, artists, editors, YouTubers, streamers, and then we could all coordinate and find collaborators to work with together, you know? And then I posted a TikTok about it. I literally was just like, hey, what do people think about collabs nowadays? Like, I was literally just venting, kind of, because I didn't know what to do, and I was tired of, you know, misaligning schedules because I wanted to make content because it was, like, basically my hobby now. It went from just video gaming to I'm going to turn on the recording because maybe I can make something out of this because I didn't have a creative outlet until YouTube. So I was tired of not being able to make content with people I enjoyed hanging out with and started ranting on TikTok about it. And eventually somebody commented like, hey, I would do a collab. I've been feeling the same way you are, kind of. And this is me reaching out. I'm down to do this. And we did a collab and it was awesome. And now I'm in another Discord server with other creators working to support each other and do things that will put our fan bases together and grow each other equally. It's really great. Eventually you'll find somebody to collab with, and then another and another, and so on. Then if all of us small creators support each other, we'll all grow that much faster, and we can become the next YouTubers of the generation below us. Like, how crazy would it be if one day one of us watching this video, or somebody out there that you know who decided to start up a YouTube channel, becomes the next Markiplier, the next Jacksepticeye, the next Mr. Beast? Because eventually those guys are gonna have to retire, and somebody's gotta take their place. And wouldn't it be awesome if that's you someday? Wouldn't it be awesome if that's your friend someday? You just got to put yourself out there to help support other small creators, and they'll support you back, and then we can all grow together. And that's really about all I have to say. I wanted to make this video to show you that it may be hard sometimes to find your footing, but with some hard work and some good friends to help you out, In time, you'll make it to the other side of this amazing journey we've decided to embark on together. I'm still learning along with you guys, and who knows, maybe I'll see you out there sometime and we can make something great together. There's a quote by Walt Disney that I really enjoy. One of my favorite childhood movies was Meet the Robinsons, and at the end of the movie, a screen shows up and it says, "Around here, however, we don't look backwards for very long. We keep moving forward, opening up new doors and doing new things because we're curious. And curiosity keeps leading us down new paths." That literally just means that if you're curious about doing something, do it. You'll never know if it works out unless you keep moving forward. And if it doesn't work out the first time, keep moving forward. As long as you're moving forward in life, you'll get to where you're supposed to be. If you fall down and scrape your knee, you gotta keep moving forward. Pick yourself up, dust off, and just keep going. Even if YouTube isn't what you eventually keep on doing, you tried it, and that's something that at the end of the day you can say that you did, and that's also pretty cool. As long as we keep moving forward, I know I'll be okay in the end. And we only have each other on this little blue and green space rock, and what's the point if we can't support one another? I'm proud of you, and I love you. Thanks for watching my videos, and thank you for one of the most fun years in my life. Thank you for many more years to come, I hope. Fingers crossed. The one thing I've been saying since I started this channel is spread some joy, because the world is crazy, and if some of us can take the time and effort to make others smile, then the sadness that lives in every one of our everyday lives will take over that much faster. You can make a difference, and you can make someone around you see the bright side of things again. You just have to spread a little joy. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.